was a lot of energy yesterday going on? Y'all know that there was a lot of energy yesterday going on? So there's a lot of energy, people from, I don't know, babies in strollers to all the way, 90-something-year-olds, maybe 100. I haven't checked, but there were people walking for lives yesterday. And from D.C. to, I don't know how many places across the country and across, 800. 800 across the world. And so we get to take a stand for the topics we want to take a stand for. And what we do is we take a stand for things. Ernest Holmes taught us not to be against anything. So we take a stand for something. And this morning we are delighted to have Fern, Fern, you're right, I'm sorry. I'm coming off big energy too. We have Fern with us this morning. She is one of the leaders of the teens in the entire organization for Centers for Spiritual Living. And we're going to light a candle this morning in honor of our young lives. And she has something that she wants to read that was put out by our organization, our denomination. So as I light the candle, Fern's going to read as the practitioners and ministers also come up.
This morning, I am proud to share the statement below on March for Our Lives, which was written by the CSL Teen Leadership, Gavin Jornigan, Aisha Ferguson, Amani Shamsuddin, Clara Cohen, Jade Delgado, and me. As youth of Centers for Spiritual Living, we stood in silence with the youth of the nation for 17 minutes last week, and we marched arm in arm together this Saturday. We paid attention when Emma Gonzalez, a student at the Florida High School, where 17 people were left dead after a mass shooting, called BS on our lawmakers, elected leaders, and the NRA at a rally in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We paid attention because we saw that Emma, like many of her classmates and other students around the country, knows how the law of mind works. Emma said, "To politicians who sit in their gilded houses, funded by the NRA, telling us that nothing can be done to protect us, we call BS. They say tougher gun laws do not decrease gun violence. We call BS. They say a good guy with a gun stops a bad guy with a gun. We call BS. They say guns are just tools like knives and are as dangerous as cars. We call BS. They say that no laws could have been able to prevent the hundreds of senseless tragedies that have occurred and that we are too young to understand how the government works. We call BS. Emma understood that we at Centers for Spiritual Living know and teach that outside conditions have no power on us, that it is done as we believe, that we want change. We have to call BS on these outside conditions. She understood that we need to plant a new thought, a new idea, that new thought has power and we will bring change. At this moment in history, we are calling BS on old thoughts, demanding new thoughts and new actions. We know, believe, and demand that every single person in this country be safe from all gun violence. We know, believe, and demand that the youth in our communities, our friends, should not feel afraid attending school. We know, believe, and demand that people of color be protected and better served in areas where firearm violence and death are routine. We know, believe, and demand that it is so, and we call BS on any so-called political reality that has kept it from happening so far. It is done as we believe, it is done now, and so it is.
Thank you, Fern, and to all